How's everybody doing? My name is Alan Roberts, and I have a couple fun ones for you today. I'm even going to do, I think, a live Q&A at 5 p.m. tonight, just whatever you guys want to talk about, really. But YouTube finally notified you, which is weird because I only made this video, I only planned this video like a half hour ago. YouTube's just very hateful towards me. I mean, it's the only thing that you can really get to. Like, yes, I swear a lot, and yes, I say some, inflammatory things, but the biggest reason why YouTube hates me is because I say true shit about shit they don't want to be said true things about. Like, I will call COVID a cold because that's what it was. They just had a really great marketing team and convinced a bunch of lemmings that you needed to put a diaper on your face. I will say shit like that. I will say that being fat is not only objectively 100% of the time unhealthy for you, it is biologically hardwired that we find it unattractive, and that's why people find it unattractive. So I will say anything that comes across my mind that is factual because it's fucking factual. And if I get punished for it, I get punished for it. Here's the thing. The difference between me and 99.99% of the other fitness industry is that I will say shit because it's right, not because it helps me. Do with that what you will. Do with that what you will. But right now, we are going to talk about Miss Tess Holliday again. Here's the thing. I don't want to talk about the comings and goings of any of these fat people's lives because, frankly, their lives are fucking pitiful. Like, this woman's life is fucking pitiful. Everybody can be like, oh, she makes money. Her life is fucking pitiful. She's got like 40-inch arms. Her life is fucking pitiful. Nobody should consider her an influencer of any kind. Because if you catch influence from this woman on anything besides how not to treat your body and how not to fucking act, you, in fact, are fucking mentally ill yourself. So she gets wheeled out, like literally wheeled out, probably with a fucking crane, onto mainstream media shows. This woman does not get the engagement to garner this shit. This is done because she is, one more time, Tess, just in case you don't know this, and she watches everything I fucking do. You better believe it. She sends messages to people who then send them to me about me, and has for fucking years. So what's up, big bitch? But let's be real. The only reason why anybody knows this woman's name is because she is shock value. She is the circus fat woman. The circus has just become mainstream media. That's 100% true. She is still in the fucking circus. The fat woman is still in the fucking circus. The fat women are still in the circus. The fat men are still in the circus. The circus has just become our reality. The circus of you are totally fine being so big you could literally roll instead of walk. That's pretty fucking sad, but it's reality. This is her. I can't even. I'm so blown away about this shit. Listen to this craziness. First of all, talk about wide angle legs. Sorry, I had to. Let's go.
Really say that I blame it 100% on GLP-1s or the weight loss jabs. I think that collectively our society has moved to a place where thinness is in,
Thinness is not in. Thinness is health. You can't be fat and be healthy. Maybe health is in. It's not thinness. People just don't want to be a fucking burden to their families anymore. People want to be able to tie their shoes without holding their breath. I guarantee you this bitch wears slip-ons all the fucking time. Like, a person who needs an assistance tool to wipe their own ass people should not be asking their advice. Like, I guarantee you she cannot wipe her own ass without it being a difficult scenario. I guarantee it. You can look at her and know that the arms don't reach. Like, you can look at her and know. So, I'm sorry, but if you need an assistance tool to wipe your own ass, nobody should give a fuck about what you say about any goddamn thing else. And I'm not saying this to be mean to her. I'm not. That's one of the more kind things somebody can say to her is like, look, I think you got your priorities fucked up. You can't even wipe your own ass. And you're trying to say that there's nothing wrong with you. You're trying to say that there's something wrong with people wanting to be healthy when you, in fact, need an assistance tool to wipe your own ass. How the fuck do we get here? I warned all of you motherfuckers about this. Look at my videos from fucking 8 years ago talking about fat acceptance and body positivity and how we're going to fucking, we are going to politically correct ourselves out of goddamn existence. I tried to tell everybody about this shit. I tried to tell everybody about this shit. This is the end result of people lying to each other's faces for almost a motherfucking decade. Oh, you're not fat. You're beautiful. No, you're fat. That's not beautiful. Like, you hurting yourself is not fucking beautiful. It's just not. I tried to warn all of you about this. Everybody's like, oh my God, everybody's so fat. No, fuck. We were going through a whole phase of like, oh, Tess Holliday's on a magazine cover and she says her health is nobody's business and she could be 300 pounds fit and healthy. And then we went through, basically an authoritarian takeover trying to oppress people and convince everybody that because we have fat people and elderly people, everybody needs to be locked up. Like, that's how fucking stupid everybody was about this shit. Like, we have to destroy society because we have elderly people and fat people, but we don't impress upon fat people to not be fucking fat anymore, and instead everybody's fatter now. And she's talking about GLP-1s as if that's made a dent in it. Reality, obesity has not gone down. I had somebody be like, well, obesity has gone down 3.9%. No, the fuck it has not. Go to goddamn Walmart. Go to Walmart. The fuck?
Positivity and curvy is no longer popular for a lot.
There's a big difference between what you are and curvy. Because you have curvature, like the fucking globe, but you are not curvy. You have curvature like a planet, but you are not curvy. Oh wait, and this was a while ago. She's gained like fucking 200 pounds in the last 5 or 6 years. Easily. But in reality, like her saying like curvy women are out. No, curvy women are in. Sydney Sweeney, that's a curvy woman, people. Like, that is a curvy woman. Sydney Sweeney. People can deny it, but that's a curvy woman. She's got female curves. You are not curvy, Tess. You have curvature. Again, like the fucking globe. Like, there's a big goddamn difference. Like, humongous.
A lot of brands, and that's what we're seeing reflected on runways and magazines and media. My plus size colleagues around the world, they're not really working. So
good. Very good. I'm glad they're not. Because it sends a very, very negative message to young girls, young people in general. Thinking that you are anything to try to strive to be is, in fact, societally damaging. Thinking that you should be in any way not encouraged every single fucking day to lose weight because it hurts you and you're disproportionately burdensome to society. That is what we should be telling people. So I am very fucking happy that you nor anybody else in the plus size community, modeling community, is working. For a while there, it was like every fat woman in the world, I'm a plus size model. Just because you take some fucking Instagram pictures of you in an outfit that is 20 sizes too fucking small for you that we can barely fucking see and say you love your fucking fat tits on your back, that does not make you a motherfucking model. At all. Just because you have no self-respect and decide that you are going to glutton yourself to an early grave, that is not something that makes you a goddamn model. At all. Just because you can put 25 pounds of makeup on your face and 12 filters and hide your lower body, that does not make you a motherfucking model.
it's been really disheartening to see.
I imagine it is tough. I mean, I've got a few friends, actually, that have been taking the jabs. And
I fucking love that they're asking her about Ozempic straight to her fucking face. Watch her dance around this shit. Watch it. I haven't watched this whole video, by the way. This is a decently fair reaction. I watched the first, 20 seconds of it. And I was like, oh, we're just going to do a video on it. But I almost guarantee motherfucking to you she's going to dance around that. Well, she's going to say something like, if GLP-1s work for you, great. Or something like that. She's not going to state what she actually wants to fucking say.
they tell me that it's been life transforming, and I can see it in their eyes.
Look at her face. Look at how upset she is by that. I love it.
They feel so positive. They have incredible body positivity because they feel in control.
Look at her blink really hard when she's talking about this shit. I love it. I love it.
Of their body in a way they didn't before. So for them, this has been transformative.
Absolutely. I think that they are amazing for so many people. And I think that
Tess Holliday thinks that GLP-1s are amazing for so many people. Sure.
it has given people access to control kind of their bodies, maybe in ways that they hadn't previously. I do think that there is duality. I think that they're great. But just like anything that's...
Look at this woman. This is 100 pounds ago walking down the runway. Because she's 100 pounds heavier than this right now. And look at the fucking struggle to walk.
Great, people overuse it, abuse it, etc. And I think ever since 2020, there's been a
look at the fucking 40-inch pythons on that fucking woman. Yeah, we should be sitting here listening. Like, they're showing a video of why this woman's opinion should not matter to any fucking body. They're showing you a video of why this woman's opinion should not matter to fucking anybody.
rapid decline in diversity overall. And so I think
there's been a decline in diversity overall. I would argue that's completely bullshit.
It's just kind of the perfect storm of like the jabs and, you know, where our culture is at right now.
You know, I wonder whether it's about...
It's a good thing. It is a fucking good thing. It's a good thing that people are starting to finally want to fucking lose weight. At the very fucking least, and this is no shit, at the very least, what the thing that Ozempic and Wegovy and all these things have shown us is that the thing that all sorts of fitness people used to say ahead of time, that if you could just snap your fingers or take a pill to lose the weight, you would. They would, and they have. They're trying everything they fucking can. They're injecting themselves with Gila monster venom that has very serious negative side effects and causes some people to go fucking blind because they want to be thin. So I'm glad that Ozempic and Wegovy have at least entered the market. And we are actually going to produce something here within the next, hopefully, couple months to help people that are on GLP-1s to also build healthier habits, because that's what we do with our coaching, to build healthier habits so they can then not rely on them. We have something in the works for that already too. But like, I'm very happy that GLP-1s have come to market now, because it is absolutely showing that any of you motherfuckers that were saying that you're happy with being fat and everything like that, most of those people were lying, and the ones that weren't lying are mentally ill. And I believe this woman is a perfect fucking example.
Out the extremes. I mean, you might be aware in this country there's been various ads that have been banned only this year where models have seemed too thin. And in many respects, the look that appears to be perhaps the most popular and celebrated.
And by the way, notice how they will ban ads in Europe and shit. In France, by the way, in France, there is a minimum BMI to be on the runway. Like, all that shit was taken care of. Like, oh, well, we don't want it to be too thin. That's all that shit's taken care of. Why don't we have a fucking, like, why don't we have a max? You know, we have a minimum. Their BMI cannot be below a certain level, or they cannot get fucking modeling jobs in Europe. But Tess Holliday can have the forklift operator drop her off at the fucking end of the runway, and she's good to go. I mean, what the fuck?
It is a kind of healthy body. You know, one of my great heroes, for example, Lizzo, has been very open about.
Oh shit! They're asking about Lizzo. I didn't even know this. This is going to be fucking fabulous.
Her weight loss journey. I wonder whether you'd kind of celebrate that rather than a plus size body or a too thin body, but.
I can't wait to hear what she says about Lizzo.
Trying to achieve a body that best represents health.
You know, I think that it's really hard to look at somebody and tell whether or not they're healthy. I know you mentioned it.
Nope, pretty fucking easy. You're unhealthy. You know how I know? You have 40-inch fucking arms. You are unhealthy. It is actually rather easy. If your waist to height ratio is above 0.6, you're unhealthy. Period. If your waist height ratio is above 0.6, if your waist measurement around this, the thinnest part of your waist between your rib cages, the bottom of your rib cage and your hip, if the thinnest part of your waist divided by your height in the same units of measure is over 0.6, you're unhealthy 100% of the time. 100% of the time. That means you have very large adipose tissue buildup viscerally. That is unhealthy, no matter what your weight is. And if you are shaped like a planet, Tess, you are unhealthy because reality exists.
Extremes, and I can understand what you're saying, but I think overall, what I would love to be celebrated, and I feel like a lot of people is.
Notice how she got off that topic really motherfucking quickly. Like she got off the topic of Lizzo as quickly as she fucking could. You're a fucking coward, woman.
It's just, how we exist, diversity in general. I think it would be nice to see different body sizes and shapes and ranges as a whole.
I don't. I want to see lean, fit people that encourage other people to be lean and fit. I want to see those body types be the ideal again. I want to see those body types be the norm again, because I grew up in a generation where that was the fucking norm. Damn near every fucking kid I graduated high school with had abs, including me. It's not, we are living in an abnormal fat state right now. But I don't want to see diversity on the fucking runway. I want to see hot people. I want to see good-looking people in movies. I want to see good-looking people on TV. I want to see good-looking people on the runway. I want to see good-looking people being celebrated. I want healthy, fit, athletic bodies being celebrated. I want healthy, fit, athletic bodies on the runway. I want healthy, fit, athletic bodies in movies, on TVs. I want the aspiration. I want the fantasy of our mainstream media, Hollywood, and all this shit, the fashion world. I want that to be health. I want that to be the ideal. I don't want to see fat as fuck on the runway. It's patheticness. It is just like, hey, by the way, we support this diversity of these people that are fucking hurting themselves every day with food. What's wrong with you motherfuckers? Why are you celebrating somebody that clearly hurts themselves every day? Are we going to have heroin addicts on the runway again? Because that was something before. They took care of that. We've talked about that already. Are you going to have people that are clearly drunk on stage because they're such crazy alcoholics? No. Then we shouldn't have fat people on stage. Tess Holliday calling herself a model is a fucking societal joke. She was never a model. Ever. Ever. She was a shock value tool that was wheeled out, by a cart that beeps when it goes backwards, of course, whenever they needed to make a statement that we like fat people. And now, all of a sudden, they don't feel like they need to do that no more. So guess what the first thing they did was? They dropped making size 5X clothes, and they used that for car covers instead. Like, be honest, people. You don't want to see this. Nobody wants to see Tess Holliday in a bikini. Nobody. I guarantee you. No, and not nobody, because there are those dudes and women that have fetishes about people eating themselves to death. They like to watch slow motion snuff films. They're called feeders, and it's mental illness, and that's who finds people like Tess attractive, is people with mental fucking illness. Because Tess Holliday herself, to think she is a model and to think she is attractive, is mentally ill herself. And if this is too much reality or too raw for some of you, I hope you sincerely know I don't fucking care. Reality exists. Get there motherfucking faster, people. Pathetic.
So, that's what I would love to see more of.
I couldn't agree more. And you obviously...
Yeah. Let's see more people that need nuclear power plants to power their fucking CPAP machines.
Feel very healthy, don't you? And celebrate...
No, she doesn't feel very healthy. This woman can barely motherfucking walk. No, you feel very healthy. No, the fuck she does not. If she says she does, she's about to fucking lie.
Your health and your shape in a way that's very positive. There will be some that argue that we have an obesity crisis in our country. We have huge concern about people being overweight. And in a sense, we have to be careful. You might be, you're gorgeous, clearly, and healthy, but others...
She is not healthy. Why are you lying straight to this woman's face? She is not. She had to laugh at that herself. She's not healthy. I guarantee motherfucking you she's not healthy. Let's have Tess hooked up to a polygraph and ask her if she's on any medications that could be lifestyle related? I guarantee you that answer is motherfucking yes. Calling her healthy is an affront to reality. Fucking ridiculous.
In our country, we have huge concern about people being overweight. And in
Hang on 1 second. Does she use a CPAP? I would be incredibly shocked if she did not. Like, incredibly fucking shocked if she did not. And if she doesn't, she should, because she could fucking stop herself from breathing at any given fucking time with that much weight on her chest. For real.
a sense, you know, we have to be careful. You might be, well, you're gorgeous, clearly, and healthy, but others who are your size might not.
She had to laugh at that. She had to laugh at the "you're healthy" comment. She laughed at it. She herself laughed at it.
Be.
They might not be, but, you know, at the end of the day, we are all deserving of respect.
No, you're not. We are not deserving of respect. Nobody deserves respect.
We're all deserving to take up space. That's why, you know, I wrote a new book that came out in the UK not too long ago called Take Up Space, y'all. And it really is about just reclaiming your space and taking up space. And, you know,
You take up a lot of space. Why is that yours? And again, she wrote a children's book. Who the fuck would buy this book for their teen or tween from this woman? To have her on TV and be espouting this shit is just fucking ridiculousness.
regardless of whether we're, quote, healthy or not, we matter. And, you know, I
You do matter, which is why you should try to get fucking healthy.
think that we deserve to be seen as well.
So I know you're concerned that you haven't been booked for a long time. If you don't get more bookings, what do you do?
I love it. I know you're concerned that you've been out of work because you're not actually a model.
I'm not that concerned. I mean, I'm sitting here talking to you guys, so it's
Yeah,
not all
which is
that,
lovely.
is it? But I'm not going anywhere. You guys are stuck with me. I think like anything,
For at least 5 years, maybe.
you know, body trends are a thing. We've seen it from the 1800s where bigger bodies were glorified, and through the end of time where bodies have changed. And, you know, I think that it will shift back to a place where you guys are going to be absolutely sick of me. You're going to see me and a bunch of other people everywhere.
I certainly hope not. The fuck not. I really do. I certainly hope the fuck not. But that's just wild to me, right? So here's the thing, folks. I don't want to see us go back to this shit. By the way, folks, if you are interested in getting some coaching, here's our coaching specials. 6 months, help you through the holiday season. If Halloween whooped your ass, if you already know that the candy around and all the festivities for the holidays are going to add that 20 pounds on you that you don't think you're going to get off, we specialize in this. Please do take us up on our offer. It is 6 months of coaching. We will help you maintain or even lose weight over the holiday season this year and help you build healthier habits to lose the holiday weight from last year that you haven't already lost once the new year is over. So please do take us up on that offer. Daily communication, weekly video conferences. You have your own private chat with Crystal and I, and the weekly conferences are either with myself or Crystal. You can pick which one of us you want. If I'm not your cup of tea, you certainly can fucking be coached by Crystal. She is my coach too. She is the actual genius behind all of this shit. So I will take Q&A for at least another. Well, you know what? I'm going to just switch to the next one, and then we'll do a long Q&A after that one. Okay? So everybody come back in just a couple minutes, and we will be back because Gold's Gym's in big trouble. God damn.